Award nominee. Please welcome Bryan's TV wife, Jane Kaczmarek.
There's a saying that the three most important things in life are to be kind, and to be kind. I don't remember who said it, but I'm pretty sure that if you look up the word kindness in the dictionary, there would be a picture of Bryan Cranston. Woo! Yeah. Some of my fondest memories of working with Bryan on Malcolm in the Middle are of Bryan taking care of those boys, the kids who played our naughty children. He took care of them on stage and off. He counseled them, he encouraged them, he coaxed them to stop goofing around when enough was enough. But most especially, Bryan frequently invited Eric Sullivan, the little boy who played Dewey, to come home and spend weekends with the Cranston family. Now, this might not seem like a big deal until you know that Eric lived with his mom in the Oakwood apartments for the entire time that we filmed Malcolm in the Middle.
Wow.
So coming home with Bryan for the weekend meant that Eric's mom, Ann, would fly back to Boston to see her husband, and Eric, who was an only child, could come spend some normal time with a normal family. No, sort of a normal family. They would go to Taylor's basketball games together. Taylor and Eric would play make-believe in Taylor's treehouse for hours on end. Eric was there when they adopted Sugar, the dog. A very memorable weekend. And Robin reminded me of all the Halloweens that Eric spent with the Cranston family, and most especially when Bryan dressed them up as Ziegfeld and Roy, complete with a stuffed tiger and blood all over Eric's neck.
Oh, that's
Siegfried.
awesome.
And when I heard about the blood over there, I thought, wow, you know, shades of Walter White, even back then. And on Sunday mornings, Bryan would make his extra special, but much beloved, very thin buttermilk pancakes that no one really liked except Bryan. Now, evidence to the contrary, I liked those TV kids as much as any TV mom would. But there was no way I was bringing one of them home with me for the weekend. But Bryan did, and he did it a lot. The days are long, and the years fly by. For 7 seasons, we filmed Malcolm in the Middle. And when it was Friday night and the cast and crew were tired and grouchy, Bryan would start to sing. And he has the most beautiful voice, and he knows the lyrics to everything. And what would be even better, though, was sometimes when he made up the lyrics, because they were probably better than the ones that were originally written. He would do impersonations of the cast and crew, and they were perceptive, uncanny impersonations. And we would all forget our fatigue, and we would count our lucky stars that Bryan Cranston was in our past, that he was in our show, that Bryan Cranston was our friend. And so, Bryan, a toast to you, to know you as a friend, to have you in our lives, makes all the tinsel of this town pale by comparison.